I've been getting a lot of requests on LinkedIn and TikTok. People asking me, how do I record my video portfolios? How can they also record their projects so that they can also use it to win clients? And that one question made me realize that so many freelancers are losing clients, not because they can't do the work, but because they don't know how to show their work. Today, I'm going to fix that for you. I'm going to show you exactly how to create professional video portfolio using two tools, Loom and Zoom, so you can start winning clients immediately. Welcome back to Automate with Ada. Hi everyone, my name is Ada Vitoriawali and I am an AI automation expert and I am also a mother. So I help clients save time by creating automations that reduce their manual work for them. So if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to turn on your post notification because every Tuesday I post valuable video that you are going to learn a lot. So let's go. Before we get into the tools, I'm going to tell you why video portfolio is important. And also, I'm going to be sharing some tips before you start recording a video portfolio. When you apply for a job on Upwork or even on LinkedIn or any job board, most freelancers tend to just send their maybe CV or their cover letter or whatever. But serious freelancers that really want to get the job, you know what they do? They record a video. So let's take a scenario. Freelancer A see a job post and submits just a text, just something, a write-up explaining how he or she is going to do the job. And then freelancer B record a video portfolio explaining maybe a project that he or she has done that is similar to what the clients want, or actually record a demo video of what the clients wants. If you are the client, which of these freelancers are you going to hire? Your guess is as good as mine. Freelancer B. That is the power of video portfolio. And this is one of the most powerful things you can use as a freelancer to win a client on any job board. I personally use video portfolio most times to apply for jobs, and it has been so helpful. Now, let me give you the tips before you start recording your video portfolio, because you don't just open a project you've done and start recording your video portfolio. No, it's going to take you errors and errors and errors of time, and it's going to take your time before you successfully record a video portfolio. Tip number one, make sure your project is already ready before you start recording the video. Video portfolio is not you teaching anything. You're not doing a tutorial. It's more of like a summary of what you've done. You're trying to tell the client, this is what I've done. This is the problem the client was having. This is the solution this my project can do. So you're not creating a tutorial. You're not teaching anything. Most of these clients you're about showing this video portfolio to, some of them are not technical. They are non-technical. So you coming to start mentioning all those grammar, or big terms about your skill, mentioning it to them. Some of them don't even understand it. So know that what your video portfolio is a summary of all you have done. So make sure your project is ready. Tip number two, when you're starting a video portfolio, I always encourage start with a hook. Okay, don't just start with hello, my name is no, I encourage start with a hook. For example, let's say you're creating a video portfolio on client onboarding. Okay, let's say you create a project on an automation on client onboarding and you want to create a video portfolio on it. Instead of you starting with hi everyone, my name is this, why not start with most businesses lose clients because they don't have, just like a hook to hold them so that they can continue watching your video portfolio. Okay, even if you don't have it, you can actually go to Cloud or ChatGPT, tell this LLM to give you a strong hook for you to use to start your video. Tip number three, your video portfolio, like I said, is not a tutorial, so you don't want it to be too long. Maximum 7 minutes and minimum 5 minutes. Don't go below, okay? Don't go and do a video portfolio that is 3 minutes, 2 minutes. No, make it 5 minutes or 5 or in fact maximum 10 minutes, okay? Let's say maximum 10 minutes. Don't make it long, but if possible, I would prefer you do something that's 5 minutes or 7 minutes. The next tip, don't be anxious. Okay, I know most of us are not really that confident when it comes to recording a video, more especially when it has to do with a video portfolio showing your face. I know most of us are not really confident, but just calm down. Okay, it's only you that is there. Nobody is there with you. A client is not there with you. You're the only one there. You're seeing yourself, you're talking about your project. So calm your mind down and don't be anxious. Okay, You can do recording, like 1 or 2 recording to just practice before you then record your final video portfolio. The next tip, your video portfolio must actually explain, number 1, the problem the client was having. What is the problem the client is having? What problem did you solve? Number 2, your solution. What did you solve for this client? If possible, you can also use metrics to explain what you solve. For example, after doing my client onboarding, these clients reduced their manual work to about 60%. You understand what I'm trying to say? So make sure that your video portfolio explains the problem the client has and the solution the client has and how you solve it. Okay, if possible, run us through the automation you built and how it solved this client's problem. Another tip, be confident when you're making your video portfolio. If possible, I will advise you always do a video portfolio that show your face. I feel like it increases trust compared to those video portfolio where you get to just use your voice. If possible, show your face. And the last tip, when making your video portfolio, make sure you dress properly. I'm not saying you should go and wear suits. No, but at least just dress properly. I've seen some freelancers video portfolio where some of them are in their nightwears, some of them use nets and pack their hair. No, 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 no. At least, dress well, even just dress well as if you're actually doing, talking to a client. Dress well and make sure your hair is okay. Make sure that there's enough light that is shining through your face. Make sure your face is showing very well, bright enough for the client to see you. Now, I'm sharing with you the 2 tools I use to record my own video portfolio. Sometimes I use Loom, sometimes I use Zoom. And I'm going to be telling you why I use these 2 different tools. Now, Zoom. I use Zoom because sometimes Zoom gives me a very good quality of my video portfolio after recording. And also, one thing with Zoom, after you're done recording, immediately it's going to be saved into your laptop. So when it's saved into your laptop and maybe you want to share a link of that video to a client, you will have to go and upload it to maybe your Google Drive and then pick and take the link from there. That is one of the hard work I know you have to do when you're recording with Zoom. But Zoom is going to give you a very good quality of video, and also Zoom cancels background noise. It makes the audio quality is very, very good. So that's why sometimes I love using Zoom. Most of my video portfolios on LinkedIn, I use Zoom for it. Now for Loom, one of the reasons I use Loom is because it's very easy to get a shareable link. Immediately after recording with Loom, you can always get a shareable link immediately. You don't have to download and go and upload into Google Drive. Immediately you're going to get a shareable link. But then again, you cannot really download your Loom video if you are not on the upgrade plan. First off, when you open your Loom account, you are free to make 25 videos, and after then it's going to prompt you to upgrade. Okay. Now they also give free trial. Now when you pass your free trial for Loom, you won't be able to download the video again, but you can always get that shareable link to share immediately to a client. And also, the audio quality of Loom is not the same thing with Zoom. If there's a noise in your background, it will still come out in your Loom video. Unlike Zoom, I've used Zoom before, and sometimes my children make noise, maybe a little noise or something in the background, and I found out that when I play the video, I don't hear any noise again. So that's one important thing why I love using Zoom. Let's get right into the video and let me show you how to use Zoom and Loom to record your video portfolio. We are going to be starting with Zoom. Let's go. So when you open Zoom, this is what you're going to see. This is the interface that is going to show. So when you come to this place, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to see yourself talking. And like I told you, I always recommend when you do a video portfolio showing yourself, especially when you applying for jobs, you understand, because I feel like it builds trust. So you're going to click on this share. Are you seeing share here? You're going to click on share. When you click on share, select the entire screen because you want the clients to see everything you're working on. Then you're going to click on share. Okay. Now when you click on share, it's going to bring out your like a small box here showing you. Okay, you're going to be seeing yourself here talking. Okay, now you've only just shared your screen. Of course, your project is already ready before you do this. Now, you can't just start immediately and start talking because you've not selected the record button for you to start recording. You're just sharing your screen. So don't forget that. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on this 3 dots here that is saying more. Then you click on the 3 dots. You're going to click on record. Can you see record? You click on record. It's going to tell you recording in progress. Okay, that means you started recording. Then you can now start talking. Okay, then when you start talking, this is now where you need to start recording and saying what you have to say. Okay, if you don't really have everything in place, you can always write down, jot down the points down in a book so that you can just quickly look at it and get what you want to say, so that you don't, get to repeat doing the video over and over again. It's not really a bad thing. You can point out your scripts in your book and then you start talking. So like I told you, first off, you start with your hook. Okay, when you start with the hook, you go over what you have done. If you're working, let's say for example, you're working on your automation that has to do with Airtable and make.com, then you first of all come to your Airtable, you talk about what you've done. If you want, it depends on the one you want to go first. If you want to go for with the make.com automation, you can always do that. So when you talk about what you have built, now I'm not telling you to come here and start explaining all the whole fields that you created here. No, just like run across what you did. Okay, so just say this is the student table and these are the various fields that I built, and these are the various tables: the student table, the tutors table, classes, notification logs. You get me? And when you're done, you can move to the automation. Okay, if you have automation, if the automation is in Airtable, all the automation is in make.com, you move over to it and then you explain what you have done. And for automation experts, I will advise always test. Okay, always test that automation that you have done. Make sure you're testing it. I feel like it's create trust, it increase trust, and let the client know that it's you that really do it, that did it. Okay, so make sure you always test the automation. You can just say, I want to quickly test this automation, so you see how it works, and then you quickly test the automation. Okay, if it's in make.com or Zapier, anything, whatever tool you use, make sure you always test the automation. If it has to do with testing of automation, you always test it. And when you're done testing your automation, you just come back and then you just say your CTA. Okay, if you want something like this, you can send me a message. If you want something like this, you can send me a DM. Do you understand? And then that's just it. Okay, there's no big deal. So let me just give you a tip. So first off, you say your hook. From your hook, you say your introduction. Hello, my name is this. I'm an AI automation expert. And then you go straight. This is what I built. This is the problem of the client. When you say the problems of the clients, this is what I built. After you say what I built, I'm going to quickly test it. After you test it, you now say the solution. This is the solution. This is why I built this. This is what this automation is going to do, or what has done for this client, and what it's going to do for potential clients. You get me? So you just say it and then you end with your CTA. And when you're done, you come to these 3 dots over here and then you click on stop recording. It's going to tell you recording stop, and then when you're done, you come to this stop share here, and then you stop sharing your screen. Okay, when you stop sharing your screen, you come to this and click on end meeting. End here. When you click here, it's going to tell you end meeting for all. You want to select end meeting for all, not leave meeting. If you select leave meeting, it will not download, because it will feel like somebody else is already there and you just left the meeting. So you click on end meeting for all, and it's going to end the meeting for you. Automatically, you're going to see where it's downloading. You see convert meeting recording. It's already converting your video for you. Okay, and once it does this, you're going to go to your laptop and you're going to see your video recording. So to create a video portfolio with Loom, you're just going to go to Loom. And if you're not already signed up on Loom, you can always sign up on Loom. Just go to Google and search for Loom. It's going to bring out where you can sign up, okay? And when you come, this is what you're going to see. This is the interface you're going to see. So what you want to do, you're going to click on new video here. Do you see? You click on new video and then it's going to tell you to record a video or upload a video. We want to record a video. Okay, so when you click on record a video, this is how it's going to bring out. It's going to bring out this panel. This is more of like setting. It's telling you to select your camera or select your the microphone you want to use. And let me see this one. Yeah, okay. So what you want to do, you're going to be seeing your video here showing. Okay, so what you want to do is you're going to click on start recording. Okay, when you click on start recording, it's going to come out to a screen. So this is more of like what Zoom is showing you. So you're going to click on entire screen. Make sure you select entire screen. So you're going to show everything you're working on, and then you click on share. Okay. Now when you click on share, it's going to create a countdown for you. Okay. So it has started recording. When you see this sign here and it's reading, it has started recording. So what you're just going to do, you're going to go to your projects. So let's go to our project in Airtable. This is what it looks like, and then you can also see your screen here. Then you can go over what you have built, your automation, your interface, your forms, you depend on the tool that you use. And when you're done, you can just click on this sign here, this stop here. You click on it, and then it will stop recording. Okay, now when you stop recording, it's going to process. So here's your video portfolio that is ready for you, and over here you can decide to edit this. Okay, you can decide to edit this to anything that you want to be here. You can decide to write this here. So over here, like I told you, when you're on the free plan, you can actually edit and enhance video. I'm still on the free plan here. So over here, you can just click on this place and then you copy the link, and then you can share it with anyone you want to share. One of the things I also love Loom is that if somebody watched this your video now, it's going to alert you that somebody has watched it. But in Zoom, there's nothing like that. You understand? And also, like I told you, you can't get the link for Zoom. you have to, if you want to share the link, if you create a video in Zoom and you want to share the link, you might want to have to go and upload it to Google Drive and then share the Google Drive on the particular video link from Google Drive. And that's it. You now know how to create your video portfolio using Loom or Zoom, which is going to make you stand out and win more clients. If this was helpful and valuable to you, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to share this video. Don't also forget to subscribe to this channel and also turn on your post notification for the next video. So see you in my next one. Till then, bye bye.